The preamble is long. Here's the preamble. Each row and column in this grid contains up to 3 consecutive entries, and clues are given in order. So far, so good. Similarly, each square in the grid contains 0, 1, 2, or 3 consecutive letters. A square with 0 letters can appear anywhere, including in the middle of a word. When a square contains multiple letters, their relative order is maintained. So yeah, we don't have to mix up the order if there's multiple letters in a square. Fine, good. Furthermore, a single square may contain portions of 2 consecutive entries. So, for example, if a row contains brave and news, and a column contains event, they could cross with VEN, even though it's the VE of brave and the N of news. Okay, so we, oh gosh, there's going to be some logic involved here with all the crossings, isn't it? Okay. The central row and column are unclued. They are not shaded in the grid that I've got, but I have shaded them for our ease of recognition. When you fill the grid, this row will tell you what you've created, and this column will give you instructions regarding what information to use next. So there's a next step. Note, if row 6 is unfamiliar to you, see the bottom right corner of page 64 for an explanation of how to proceed. That is referring to the book that I've got. This is from the book called Cryptic All-Stars, Volume 2. So I have page 64 printed out. Haven't looked at it because it's somewhere in the answers, so I don't look at that bit. But I have that should we get completely stuck. But I'm sure we won't, because I'm sure you lot will help me out. So, I think I'm just going to get rid of that. I think I'm just going to put that at the top, because the main thing that we need to know for now is that there's either 0, 1, 2, or 3 letters in each square. That's the important thing. Mark EV casting aspersions on me. Hey, hello, welcome. So, let's give this a go. If you spot an answer, don't shout it out. Wait for me to ask for a hint. I don't know how the best way to do this is. I think it's just going to be a run through all the clues, all the rows, then all the downs. Or is it going to be, are we going to start in the top left and ripple our way down? I'll decide in a minute. But anyway, basically 0, 1, 2, or 3 letters in each square. So there's going to be some interesting logic going on as well, I assume. No, well, I guess crossing letters is logic, isn't it? Because if this one must start with a D for one across and N for one down, we know that square must actually be blank, for example. Southeast Asians coming from this opening for 1. Southeast Asians coming from this opening for 1. I want to say ties, because they're Southeast Asians, and it's the word this, and it's opening around A for 1, because A is I, which is 1. So do you think... Yeah, up to 33 letters per column is quite a lot. Are we happy with ties? Okay, good. Interim jockeys like stronger toothpaste. Interim jockeys like stronger toothpaste. Oh, okay, yes, I've got this one. I'm a mediocre jockey at best. Actually, speaking of jockeys, I'm wearing new underwear today. No! And I would just like to point out, by new underwear, I do not mean clean underwear. Although it is also clean, I mean brand spanking new. Emphasis on the spanking. Brand spanking new, never worn before, to the best of my knowledge, because you never know what goes on in these factories. So new fancy pants, absolutely. They're a light blue. This is also a new T-shirt as well. That's beside the point. So going all out with the new clothes. Go for 1B. Go for this one. Happy to go for it. Sorry, Marky B. It is. It's an anagram of interim. It's mintier. I also bought some mouthwash today as well. So it's all going on in Dan land. I haven't got any paper to do any anagrams on. There we go. That'll work. And there was a normal brand and there was a less minty brand. It said it was milder and less minty. Good work, Aidan. You got the memo. Oval Office's last leak near mid-September is retracted. Oval Office's last leak near mid-September, did I say November? September, is retracted. The middle of September is the letter E. Last leak is K. Near might be NR. Mid-September is E, and if that is all backwards, that does spell earn. I don't think it is earn, but that's currently where my thing's got. Oval. We don't even know how long it is either, do we? This is going to make it tricky. Near mid-September, it's going to be the Ides, and that's March, really. Although every month has an Ides. It's Beware the Ides of March from Julius Caesar, but every month has an Ides. The Ides just mean the middle of the month. Because there's also the Calends, which I think is the beginning, and there's another term for, like, nearer the end as well. No, I'm stuck. I'm just going to come back to it in about an hour. 2 across. So I'm going to do the first few. I think let's try and do, like, the first 2 or 3 lines. And then I'm going to swap to the downs and do the first few downs, and I am going to ripple my way down, just simply because I want to start putting things in. But I'll do the first couple. There's only 2 clues in this row. Of course, there could be 0 letters in an entire row, couldn't there? But then we would spot that, hopefully. There wouldn't be any clues. Arrest crooked French dramatist. Yes, I'm happy with 2. Hollow has 2. I have 2. So yes, new underwear day. It is a momentous occasion. There's a pack of 5 as well. So this is number 2. Number 2. Maybe. Oh dear, I shouldn't reference number 2 with. Let's go on to 2 across for Rose. Go for it. It's an anagram of arrest, and it is Sartre because he's crooked. So he's. Anagram of arrest. French dramatist Sartre. Yes, I think he's. You're putting things in your own head, Monkey V. I don't know what you're talking about. Discussed better kitchen implement. Yes, I'm happy about this. I've done a fair pun or 2 with this exact wordplay myself. Discussed better kitchen implement. My kitchen implement is great. What is yours? Go for it. My kitchen implement is great. What is yours? It is greater. So there we go. Sartre and greater. 12 letters in that. So I was going to say it's mostly 1 letter per thingy, but of course some are going to have 0 in, aren't they? Dazzling diatribe. Interrupted by misguided assistance. Dazzling diatribe. Interrupted by misguided assistance. Anagram of diatribe with something meaning misguided. It's not a grape. I like grapes though. Grapes are lovely. I'm going to do 1 to 3 and then do A to C because I've got less patience than you, Catus. I'm not spotting 3, so let's move on to 3B. I should. In future, I might remember to enumerate these, but I probably won't. Noticing half a denial. Noticing half a denial. Okay, yes, I've got this one. Happy with this one. So this is 3B. 3A, 1C. Just go for 3B if you've got noticing half a denial. Has anyone got it? It starts with N. Oh, don't type it there, though. N. It starts with N. It's in a way, it's a hidden, but it is not a hidden. It is a hidden because it's right there, but it's not a hidden because we can take half of noticing, and it is not I. That is your denial, so it's half of noticing. I'm not counting that as a hidden, so do not increment the hidden counter because I don't think it's worth it. Zones exist at the same time. Zones exist at the same time. Ah, okay. I think I've got this. Yeah, let's do what Aidan says. Plus, an infinitely small amount. I think this one is areas. Because if you exist, you are. And if you do something at the same time, is that as? Okay. So we've got some things there. I can't quite make at the same time work as. He did that as I was doing it. He did that at the same time I was doing it. There you go. He did that as I was arriving home. He did that at the same time I was arriving home. There you go. Right, swapping to the downs. So we know that this one should start... No, could start with anything, but if it starts with THA, then... Who knows? Right, let's have a look. Columns. Bygone leader of liberal arts. Tsar. Just going to go straight for that. It's an anagram of arts, because it's liberal, so it's anagrammed. And it's a bygone leader. So we've got a Tsar. Whoops. So we've got a Tsar, and we have ties. So the only thing that agrees is there is that. So that's currently what we've got. And we do have... Oh, no. Yes, Sartre does start there, so that could be how it works. Next up, I carried in hard round beehive, perhaps. I carried in hard round beehive, perhaps. Oh, I need to go back to yeah. So that's well, it's hairdo. I'll come back. I'll actually come back to this one in a second, but it must be hairdo because I've put an HAI there, possibly correctly, completely by accident. So it's I in hard, round is O, and a beehive is a hairdo. So it could be something like that. Who knows that? Right, let's actually go to A2, which is what I meant to go to. It's sod all in this column. Swear valuable item is about right. Swear valuable item is about right. So swear feels like it's the definition of valuable item. Is about right. So we're going to put the letter R into a valuable item, and it's going to be swear. So what swears do we have? Don't put swear words in the chat. What words meaning to swear, either as an oath or in a nasty word way? Can we? What could take the letter R? Some Grawlix there. It's just that valuable item. All I can think of is relic or... Unless it's a hidden. No, I don't think it is. I think it's a valuable item about right. I'm not sure. First letter, please. Hands. It falls down hollow because I'm definitely not... Bloody violet. Excellent. A, thank you, Hans. I'm not valuable, by the way. Hello. Swear. So a valuable item is an antique. It could be up to like 24 letters long, this word, in theory, based on the spaces in the grid. A valuable item. A test. Next letter, please. Assume, assuage, swear, valuable item. Am I reading it right? Is swear the definition? That is my current questione. Yeah. Valuable item. It's an asterisk. It's an... Don't drop it. It's an... Next letter, please. And it's going to mean swear. I ascribe. Third letter, please. If you swear in, you... Oh. Okay, assume... If you swear, you assure. I swear, I assured. But assume... Asset. Hang on, asset. Assert. There we go. Teamwork. Teamwork. That could go anywhere. Could go anywhere. Hairdo, which I've randomly just placed in there. I'm impressed you got through the water mod, yes. Without reaching a conclusion, chalk up assistance for Mexican food. Without reaching a conclusion, chalk up assistance for Mexican food. Okay. Chalk. Is chalk going to be like white? Or if you chalk something, you write? Or chalk up. I want it to be enchilada. I want it to be enchilada. Because I thought that had chal in it, but it doesn't. Because chalk, without reaching a conclusion, is just C-H-A-L. And if it's up, it would be L-A-H-C. And then assistance, because I feel like the definition is Mexican food. Yeah, me too. I was complaining to someone the other day. I can't get any good nachos here. Despite living quite close to London, I live in a town sort of 20, 30 miles south of London. And it's really small. Great commuter town, hugely popular for commuting. But not that popular because it's quite small. No good nachos. You can't get any nachos in takeaway. And now I'm sad and want nachos. Is it nachos? No. Has anyone got this one? First letter, please. Hands. All hands on deck here. Hands going to be helping me out a lot here today. Yes, Meredith. I'll just put them up there. But basically, at the moment, each square can have 0, 1, 2, or 3 letters in it. And then there's further shenanigans later. But that's the essence. 0, 1, 2, or 3 squares. Starts with C. Starts with C. What Mexico? Chili. I mean, chili con carne. Is it going to be all of that? Because it could be ridiculously long. Because what's your assistance for Mexican food? I feel like it's just going to be... Oh, it could be carne asada. So, next letter, please. It'll either be an H or an A, if I had to guess. H. So let's say that it starts C-H-A-L because it's chalk. Up could be U and assistance could be help. It could be aid. Chaluade. Oh, it could be up assistance. So it could be a word meaning assistance that could be reversed. Next letter, please. It means a small boat in Spanish. Ooh, I'm not a big fan of Mexican food, so it's not Chalicia, who is the name of a different setter, is it? I mean, aid would be that. Chaldea? Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Is it that? Chalk and then up assistance, so aid backwards. Help backwards. Chaple. Oh, I love a good chaple. So let's go with chal. Let's go with chal. I think chalcedone is a type of mineral. I don't know if I know this word. So can I have confirmation on the L and the next letter, please? Assistance. Help. So up is U. And then is the assistance aid? No. Assistance. Hey, Sean. I need some assistance. I need a hint, a clue. Is an assistance. Shall you clue? Next letter, please. What is this 6th letter? Because it'll be useful, I hope. P. assistance. Oh, up is up. Up is up. Yeah, I don't. I mean, aid. Is it just chalupaid? Is it that? Because I've not heard of this. You could tell that I've not heard of this word. I'm sure it's tasty. It's just not a thing that I've heard of. So just A for assistance. So chaluppa. Chaluppa? We do have Taco Bell in the UK. It only arrived a couple of years ago, sort of around the beginning of the pandemic. Some say a coincidence. Google chalupa. Okay. Chalupa. Googling for it now. Googling chalupa. Okay. I'm going to say deconstructed fajita. That's what I think, just from the look. No, look, images. Taco Bell versus taco. Looks like a bendy bread. Oh no, maybe not. Anyway, chalupa, tasty, and if you're not hungry, thank you, Tuna Vomit. Possibly an appropriate name for you for that. Talking about Taco Bell, yeah. Reading has one. I've got a few friends in Reading, so I visit it fairly often. Haven't been to that Taco Bell. Maybe I won't now. It's got a Popeyes Louisiana chicken as well. I went there, thought it was okay. Didn't really like it. I made strange means of mass communication. Media. A media is a means of mass communication. And then priests. Oh, that's column B. Hairdo, chalupa, media. Is there a way of? There is only one in that. Media. Literally just writing out the things so that I know what they are, even though things will get shoved down. One of the worst days of your life. Ended up eating your first meal of the day at Taco Bell at midnight. Wow. I mean, that sounds like it needs to be turned into a movie. I'm deliberately not going to ask you what happened, Sean, because no one wants to relive their worst days. But it does sound really interesting and exciting. So we've got ties and mintia, and then something. Sartre and greater. Where this is where you get into semantics, don't you? Not I... and areas. I don't know. I'm really randomly putting them in. Let's have a look at C. Priest plays with band. Priest plays with band, and it is just that clue. Let me just check because I have the priest plays with band. Can't say any of those words, so I'm not going to try. Priest plays with band. Well, a priest is sometimes Eli because of the Bible. There was Eli, a priest in the Bible. Plays with band. Rifts. Oh, no, hang on. Priest plays. Anagram of plea. Yeah, we go. Priest plays. Anagram of priest. Go for it in the chat. Happy with this one now. It's an anagram of priest. Stripe. And so actually, that could go there, couldn't it? So E-G-R-A-T-E-R. So we could have stripe. I'm just going to put it there. Going to leave some slack. Setting of Bollywood short film not made by major studio. Centre of Bangalore. Setting of Bollywood short film not made by a major studio. Centre of Bangalore. Well, Centre of Bangalore is G. Setting of Bollywood, I'm assuming, is the definition. Short film. Phil, maybe? Or F. Not made by a major studio, Centre of Bangalore, G. There's a lot going on here. There is a lot going on here. And I feel like this is going to be quite a key clue to put in for some reason, because it feels quite long. Because it's a long clue. Okay. for those who are getting it, because there's a few, Central Bangalore is A. 5th letter. I can't count. You're quite right. Yes. It's not a hidden. If it is a hidden, it's a very long hidden. First letter, please. Setting of Bangalore. Well, I mean, it's got to be India then, hasn't it? If the setting of Bangalore is Central Bangalore is A, it's got to be India. Oh, right. So, a film not made by a major studio is an indie, but it's short, so we take off the last letter. So we go INDI. Central Bangalore is A, and that is the setting of Bollywood. Hooray! So let's just give it a bit more space. You can ski down them in Alabama, by the way. You could ski down them in Alabama, by the way. I have been skiing. I'd like to go again. I've been skiing a few times. Very much enjoyed it. Even if I'm absolutely terrified doing it. And if you ever get stuck on one of those lifts up the top and it's blowing a gale, or you get quite cold. There's an experience that I remember. Yes, sort of like half an hour waiting for there must have been a big problem, someone falling off at the top or something. Yeah, it was nippy. AL for Alabama. And by the way, sort of so assume AL for Alabama. You can ski down them in Alabama. So I want ski down to be like pistes or slopes. But if you put that in AL or Alabama, AL, by the way, route. Yeah, ski down them, but alpines? No, by the way. Also. And. So pistes. Slopes. Runs. The thing is, it can't end in S because then the whole word would end SL. Okay. So it could be in is in and al is al. So it could be that in al. So pistes in al, stamps in al, and stamps. Look at the chat. Slopes in al. Is that the right parsing now? Is in and al. You can ski down them. Runs in al. In isn't in. Okay. So at the moment, I'm wanting to put something in A and L. And it's by the way, like marginal. Can you ski down a margin? I must be really close and really far away at the same time. First letter, please. Of course, it's going to be the A, isn't it? Because we're putting something in A. You could ski down them. What could you ski down? On skis, on slopes. Why are people telling me they love me? It's very suspicious. What do you want? A runzel? A slopesel? Is it another word that I need? Next letter, please. This is going to be a useful letter. So is the parsing, I still don't, that doesn't quite determine what the parsing is, because it could be Alabama is AL and then it's by the way. So it could be AL road, Al street. You ski down them, Alps. Right, okay. So you're saying, P.S. I love you. That's why you're telling me you love me. You don't actually love me. That's better. By the way, P.S. Alabama is a... you scared. I took far too long. Oh dear, yeah, get your eyes back in your head now. Well, Bed insists, it's sort of both. Basically, we know, so we're solving, but we don't know where the letters go. All we know is that each square contains 0, 1, 2, or 3 letters. And that then there's a further shenanigan afterwards. The grey squares each contain 1 letter, though. Let's do D, and then we'll move on to some of the acrosses. Badly mess up Dictator's Promenade. Badly mess up Dictator's Promenade. Promenade is a pier, isn't it? Badly mess up. Anagram of mess up, but then... A Dictator's Promenade. What is a promenade? I thought it was... So it's a place where you go for a walk. So it's like a big avenue near the sea, or it's a pier. Dictator's Promenade. So it's gonna... So the dictator... So it's not like a despot. It's just... It sounds like we're going to dictate. So it's so if you ruin, so it's going to be a word meaning promenade, like a walk or a trek or an avenue or a pier. It's going to be something like that. And if you ruin, you fluff. Right, it's going to be something like that. It starts possibly with an M. Thank you for the follow, Tuna Vomit. I do not deserve it after my performance today. Yes, I also did regret saying that, Meredith. You fluff something up. Oh, I fluffed it. He says, continuing to talk about the word fluff. You miss promenade, no, don't know. Little Pest could broadcast. Little Pest could broadcast. Don't make me laugh when I'm swallowing liquid. At least I haven't got the hiccups anymore. At least that lasted for the first 30 seconds and that was it today. Could broadcast. Anagram of could, but then Little Pest. First letter, please, Catus. M. Yes, might. It's M-I-G-H-T. If you could do something, you might do something. Can you go to the loo? May I go to the loo? I don't know. Can you? Hated that. Always hated that. But it sounds like M-I-G-H-T. It's M-I-T-E for the Little Pest. So just going to put that somewhere in the middle. This is going to absolutely ruin everything. I should probably not be doing this. Loser had dinner after the agreed upon time. Okay, I'm just going to straight away do that. That's late. If you're the loser, L. And if you had dinner, you ate. And if you're after the agreed upon time, you are late. Okay, let's see if we can go to some of the acrosses again. March VIP, not entirely drunk before the 1st of April. March VIP, not entirely drunk before the 1st of April. So is that going to be an anagram of March VIP, but without the P, because it's not entirely? March VI. Or, no. Anagram of VIP not. Oh, no. Because the 1st of April is A. The 1st of April is A. I'm not seeing a great deal of promise in that set of anagram letters. Drunk is a very strong indication of a of an anagram. You can always get mariachi. But so if you march, I think march is the definition. VIP, maybe big wig. Or no, maybe not entirely drunk. So sort of A VIP could be like bigwig or a honcho or something like that. Take off the last letter and then you get a drunk. So say sot and then the 1st of April A, but then to March ending in A, don't know what's going on. Otherwise clipped long synthetic fibre. Otherwise clipped long synthetic fibre. I'm assuming else, but what's the fibre? Because is it like velvet or something? It's not quite velvet, but take off the first and last letter of a fibre and we get else. Otherwise, synthetic fibre, rayon, nylon. It was that weird fibre from a couple of weeks ago, isn't it? That I'm not going to remember the name of. It's I'm going to come back to this one because I can get this next one, and I'm just going to go straight for it. I'm on. Declaration from a member heading away from jazz singer Nina. So that's Simone. Nina Simone. I'm one. Declaration from a member, because it's just the heading that goes away, not the last letter as well. So it's Nina Simone. Take off the first letter. We get I'm one. So I-M-O-N-E. Yeah. I feel like asking for all these hints feels like defeat to me, I will admit. Let's go for the fibre. Because I think this came up last week or the week before, and I can't remember what it is. So first letter of this. Fibre is the definition. Clipped long synthetic. Okay. So the first letter is O. Otherwise, it could just be or. And if you clip long, it's oron. Oron. You only clip one end. Orlon. That's your fibre. Okay. O-R-L-O-N. Randomly putting things in here. Really should not be doing this, should I? Because which of these is right and which of these is wrong? The only one that I'm certain about is that T in the top left. So at the moment it's easy to tell, but at the moment that hairdo may be right, but difficult to tell. That's T in the corner. Excellent. Bloke next to the Spanish place of worship. Chapel. Bloke is a chap. L is the Spanish place of worship. Is a chapel. Boom. Job's a good one. Why have we got CHA there? Oh, because it's from there, from Chalupa. So that's not going to help. But we're going to have chapel here. I'll be able to write them here, won't I? That's probably what I should be doing. So instead of having a long list here, I will go through and make some lists here soon. Sounds like Miss Scarlet made a faulty interpretation. Sounds like Miss Scarlet made a faulty interpretation. I mean, it's Miss Scarlet, so she's a suspect. Made a faulty interpretation. Guessed? No, interpretation. You get it wrong if it's faulty. How do zeros work? There are some cells that just don't have any letters in, so each cell has either 0, 1, 2, or 3 letters in. The grey cells must have 1 letter in. Sounds like Miss Scarlet. Miss Red. Oh, that's good. That's good. So Miss is Miss, Scarlet is Red, but it sounds like Miss Red. And if you misread, you make a faulty interpretation. So that's good. Extraordinary people, doomed folks with no principle. Extraordinary people, doomed folks with no principle. Amoralists, extraordinary people, doomed folks with no principle. Feels like folks with no principle is the definition. Doomed. Indeed, technically. technically it could be. Especially with hairdo, especially with that there, that's feeling sort of right. We do. So we just need to solve as many of these clues as possible. So that's what we should really be... Oh, given it's 46 minutes. Get on with it, Dan. Okay. Below portion of Thunderdome minaret converts arrive... hang on. Below... there you go. It's 2 clues. Below portion of Thunderdome, it's a hidden... It's Underdome. Under. It's a hidden... Now that you can iterate the counter, please. Minarets converts arrive continuously. Minarets converts arrive continuously. It's anagram of minarets. Stream in. It's an anagram of that, and that's stream in. So that is under. Yeah, I'm going to need to just have lists here. So I'm not even going to focus on this. I'm going to just focus on the clues for now. Let's go a little bit quicker, see what we can do. Sounds like untanned beachgoer's toy. Sounds like untanned beachgoer's toy. Okay, untanned. What do I know about untanned people? A lot. I live in the UK. A toy. It's entirely random about what I've done. There you go. Yes, there you go. There. Yeah, there. Yeah, I was looking at the chat. Shouldn't have done. Because it is a homophone. Homophone. Go for it in the chat. No, don't worry. I had forgotten to say. It sounds like a pail is in a bucket, and so it sounds like P-A-L-E, so it's P-A-I-L. It always takes me 2 seconds to work out. 5 seconds to work out which way round it goes. I always have to think about it. Shells in flip-flops. Next to a cleaning solution. Shells in flip-flops. Next to a cleaning solution. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get rid of most of this. Because that's sort of... That's what we're sort of happy with. Shells... Conches, flip-flops, sandals. Next to a cleaning solution. So a cleaning solution could be bleach or lye. Next to a cleaning solution. No, I don't know this one. Elects Wacko abolishing cold winter weather. Happy with this one though. Elects Wacko abolishing cold winter weather. I would run on that platform. I would run on that very much. Go for it, Meredith. Go for it, everyone. It's an anagram of elects, but without cold. So we take the C out of elects, anagram it, sleet. Yep. Sick dogs Dorothy's aunt is contacting via computer. Well, if you have seen the most recent episode of Only Connect, this will help you in this because I wouldn't have known that otherwise. So, what kind of weather is falling on you, Arch, that's hard and metallic? Oh, steel. Go for 9 if you've got it. So, Dorothy's aunt is M-E-M. And if you are sick, you are unwell, but you are ailing, and that's dogging, i.e. going after, carefully use the word dogging, after M. So it's emailing, contacting via computer. Finally, you bedevil an opera singer. Finally, you bedevil an opera singer. Some nerve. Hang on, is that all one clue? That is all one clue. Finally, you bedevil an opera singer. Some nerve. Okay, yep, fine with that. Happy with that. Took me a while to parse, but yes, got that. Go for go for this one in the chat. It's the last letters, finally, of U, bedevil, an opera singer, and the ulnar is a nerve, the ulnar nerve. Derail, preposterous telephone feature. Derail, preposterous telephone feature. So an anagram of derail, and it must be a telephone. Ah, dialer, back in the day when you had to dial the thing with an actual dial. Good times. Withdrawing, negative vote, is fool's all-consuming pursuit. Withdrawing negative vote is fool's all-consuming pursuit. Is it going to be like a folly? So a negative vote. Is that going to be no, or is it going to be nay? I think it's going to be... It's going to be... I was just checking that was all the same clue. Negative vote. So let's say... Is it N-A-Y that is negative vote, or is it going to be N-A-E? That's no, N-A-Y. But it's withdrawing, so it's yan. Is... Fool's all-consuming... Nay is all backwards. Cyan, no. Well, I'm glad that you are all discussing what phones do these days, because who knows? Who absolutely knows? Keep that going. Job for a baggage handler, securing plane's 4th location between flights. So plane's 4th is N. Job for a baggage handler. Well, that's going to be handling baggage. So between flights, 4th location between flights. Look at midway, or oh, hang on, it could be flights of stairs, couldn't it? No, so it's nothing to do with. It's probably flights of stairs, isn't it? So a landing. Yes, it is, isn't it? So if you are a baggage handler, you are lading. Put an N in that, and you get landing. That's a nice clue. Dialer. Oh, I see. So you are saying it could possibly be redial. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Let's put redial there. Yeah. I mean, redial, dialer. We'll find out. Vulgar sets least funny. Straightest, dourest, something est. Oh, hang on. Unless it's an anagram of sets least, because it is all vulgar, and then it can be. Oh, both funny and vulgar are anagram indicators. There's going to be an anagram in this. But who knows of what sets. So if it's sets least, you get just horrible letters. There's no. Vulgar, no. Vulgar sets least funny. Unless it's a hidden. Is it a hidden? I want it to be like gravest, essentially. It's not a hidden. First letter, please. T. Next. All these letters are just so common. I need an uncommon letter to work with. An A. Is it an anagram of vulgar set then? Vulgar sets. I don't know why. I don't think it is though. Next. And if it's an S, I'll be unhappy. No, it isn't. No, it's not. I'm unhappy. All I've got is tassel set. Tasselist. Tasteless. Wow. There we go. Good clue, Meredith. Good. Toast. So it's an anagram of sets least. Toast bagel for Love Boat guest star. Is this going to be referencing something that I don't know? This next one is gets. Understands, but ghettos, oddly, it's every other letter of ghetto, so it's G-E-T-S. Toast bagel for Love Boat guest star. Don't know anything about Love Boat. Bagel can be the letter O, because it's literally in the shape of a bagel. Toast could be to toast, to burn, to char. Could be to toast is in the drink sense. Gonna have to come back to that one. I know you've got it, Meredith, but I'm going to come back to that one. Okay, so what I'm now going to do is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just type out the acrosses. This is going to have to be left aligned. So we've got ties, mintia, and something. And then we have Sartre, greater. We have something, not I. Doesn't actually matter, does it? Areas. Something all on, I'm 1. Chapel misread something. 6 is the instructions. Under streaming. Pale something sleet. Emailing ulnar. Redial something landing. Tasteless something gets. So that's something to bear in mind when we look at the downs. So with this column, we've now got SAR, assert, head, SAR and assert. So with the assert, we've got an ERT here. So that's looking all right. So it's probably ERT, and then the, I guess the ass has to go somewhere up here. I assume, which is very strange. And then we have hairdo chalupa. Hairdo chalupa. So it could be an R here, because if you put the SA there, then the R could go there, and then it could just have D onwards there. Hey, awesome. Hairdo chalupa. So I spelled tasteless wrong, but if it's there, it could be, and then P could go there. In fact, the PA could go there, couldn't it? But we've got chapel here, so that chapel, and then I mean, that chat, it just feels like that could happen there. And we have stripe, India, and Alps. That tasteless is looking quite worrying. It does, Roscoe, and I can see you're all saying these things, but I can't see them either. That sounds great, awesome. I don't actually know how your grading system works, but that sounds really good. Congratulations, awesome. Yeah, so for the PE of chapel could go there, and then the TR, so not I, so I don't know what is going on here, but I don't know that. There's just an I going on here. But anyway, there's your stripe. Then we get India, which is, we know there is a letter in every one of these, actually. So if that CHA does go there, that P must go there. Oh, congratulations. Excellent. India. That's the under. END, and that could be of the pale. Because you get that. don't quite know where the L's going to go. Not quite sure where that... Oh, is it chalupa? Sorry, chalupa. So you, and then that PA goes there for pale. So we know there's nothing there, nothing there. There is something there. So that is going to be the letter of assert. And if this is chapel, there's nothing there. So we've got an R, an A, and an S to go. That is starting to work quite well. Stripe, India, and Alps. This redial doesn't look good, but it's got to be... What was after chalupa? Media. Oh, hello, there's another word. Media. So emailing. So it's... There you go. That media fits there, and this does help with the redial, doesn't it? So A-L. And so therefore we know the next letter of the next word is P. In this one? Yes, a 10. This second word begins with P. We know that. And so there's nothing here, I think. Because I was wondering if the A could go there. But then the LP still has to go there, and then, no, the A must go there. Okay, so we know this begins with P. Withdrawing negative vote is fool's all-consuming pursuit. Second letter, please. An all-consuming pursuit, or just a pursuit, could be a pastime. But I don't see anything to do with a negative vote or a fool. Nah, fool. So emit. So a fool is a sap. A fool is a sap. But how do you get the negative vote to be emit? Night, Mikey V. Sleep well. But the fool is the sap. Passion. No is sap. Negative vote is no. Is. Fool is sap. Passion. So redial, Passion Landing is a show I would watch. I was going, really awesome. Oh, that's really... Oh, I see what's going on there. Okay, is there anything we could do with D? Probably not. Let's have a go at all of these, and then we'll start to pull everything together. Plans how you'd find campers at night. Plans how you'd find campers at night. Happy with this one. This one is a play on words, a pun, if you will. Plans how you find campers at night. Go for it if you've got it. What are your plans? What do you hope to do? What are your intents? I have a can here. I have a can here for later. That can is ready and waiting. Yes, it's intents. That's how you'd find campers at night. And those are your plans. Hindus retreat from residue left by cigarette butt. Residue is ash. Oh, ash. Is it an ashrak or something? An ashram? Is it ashram? So residue is ash. Left by a cigarette butt is a ram. Oh, residue left by a cigarette. Ash. Butt. Ram. There you go. Intense ashram. They may be fired with Catholic prayer books according to reports. Cannons with two ends because I'm after the weapon. So it sounds like the canon, which is a Catholic prayer book, and they may be fired. Those are canons. So that is that. Dread losing face with blunder. Dread, you fear. If you lose face on fear, you get ear, but that's dread worry. It is canons for that other one, isn't it? For that other one. No. I thought canon was a prayer book. I did think there is a better one. Well, I'm just looking up what may be fired. Guns. Poor performing employees. A canon. Piece of music, yes. Books of the Bible accepted as the standard or rule of faith by the Jewish or Christian faiths, according to Chambers. I think. So hymns? First letter then. Rosary. M. They may be fired. Catholic prayer book begins with M. Mass. You don't fire masses. Next letter, please. What do you fire that begins with M? M-I. Missive is a missile. A missile. M-I. So it is M-I-S-S-I-L-E-S. So missiles is the prayer book, I'm assuming. And I'm assuming it also has to be plural because it's they, not it may be fired. Dread losing face with blunder. Blunder is an error. Terror. There you go. Error. So dread is terror. Take off the first letter, you get error. Take a class on renal fluid. Learn. Anagram of renal is learn. It is fluid. Fractured chin and part of a foot. Inch. Anagram of chin. And an inch is 1/12 of a foot. Had to think for a second there. That's G done. I did, but G down is not a thing, Hans. G down, not a G down, not a thing. So, I mean, if this was the 7th column, I would have gone, well, what are these clues? Well, if this is 7 up, this is 7 down. But it is not. So instead, I have the alternative. Spite a shame. I have the alternative. Delight family member almost from the start. Delight family member almost from the start. So mother becomes other, father becomes other, uncle becomes uncle, grandpa becomes randpa, randmother, ister, ruther, fu. So I'm trying to think of a family member without the first letter that means delight. In-law becomes law. I probably would drink it though, Faddy. Cousin, Ausin. What other family members are there? Uncle, aunt. Nephew, niece. Third cousin twice removed. So, I mean, if you delight, you elate. Oh, so is it just elate because it's relate? A family, remember, is a relate. Like a relate. Because they'd be a relative. So relative, can you be a relate? So it's either elate or elative. Relation, elation, there we go. Relation becomes an elation. Beloved celebrity, not working in audition. That is idle. It sounds like I-D-L-E, as in to not do anything. But it's a beloved celebrity, an idol. Giant rural resorts with 3 sides. Giant rural resorts with 3 sides. What? Rural resorts. Are those farms? Farm spas. Those are your rural resorts. So is it spas? Giant. Ogress. It's, giant. Titanic. 3 sides. What is the 3 sides going to be? I don't quite understand that. Is a side L or R for left or right or up and down? Okay, so this is a pun. Okay. Oh, no. Triangular. It's an anagram of giant rural. Resort is to resolve. Resort is an anagram indicator. So it's an anagram of giant rural, and if something has 3 sides, it is triangular. So that is that done. Tedious series of lies involving one-time article. 1 is I, T is time, article is probably A or an, so we've got ITA, possibly ITAN, in the middle of a series of lies. It's going to be tedious. Boring. Meh. Series of lies involving one time, and of course it could be article, it could just be the definition. Yeah, first letter then, please, Catus. Lifeless series of lies. All I got is lies for that. Involving ITO. Next letter. So an. Itant. Unless it's tedious series of somehow. It's not like totes, is it? Because it's lies involving one-time article. Nope. Litanies. There's your series of lies. I was wondering why it was saying series of lies. Your whole litany. A litany is a series of lies. So tedious series of lies is litanies. So it's no. Is that right? Tedious series of lies. No, a tedious series. There you go. Thank you, Kate. Tedious series of lies involving it. Something. Running back on the lot's treeless expanse. Running back on the lot's treeless expanse. Actually, if you just took the first 3 words at first, oh no, ignore that. Muppetry, because running means on. So I was going to say, oh look, there's a clue with just the first 3 words, but of course, back on is no. Running back on the lot's treeless expanse. So. It's going to be a geographical word that means treeless expanse, so possibly a desert. But I don't know. Running back on the lots. So there's a lane. Yes, there we go. On. And on the lot is everything. It's all. And Alano is a treeless expanse. I must abandon Prime Minister's 3rd group of image consultants. PR men? PR. So I must... abandon. So get rid of I. Yeah. So I must abandon Prime is just PRME. Minister's 3rd is N. PR men. 2 words. Now, is it really 2 words? Because PR is an abbreviation. So should it actually be 113? We had this interesting debate at work. We decided recently, possibly wrongly, because we're not sure, to clue BBC One as 1113, but it just looks wrong. So I think we decided, okay, we clued it as that this time. Let's do it as 33 in the first. Our rough rule is if you say it as NATO or UNESCO, we put it. It's treated as a word. we enumerate it as such. But if it's such as BBC or RSPCA, we would probably do 11111. But thinking about it now, RSPCA would look really weird with 11111. So actually 5 for that. I'm gonna bring RSPCA up with my boss. That's a good example. So there we go. Well, I don't know, Kate. I think the BBC just write it without the dots. The BBC write it without the dots. So does that help? Correcting Nick after I, completely agree. Correcting Nick after I, completely agree. So it's going to be I, and then either an anagram of Nick. Yeah, an anagram of Nick in... I want it to be in sync. But all I've got is I, C, and K left over. So in kick is all I've got left. But if you nick, you steal, you nab. But why would correcting be there? Nick after I, completely agree. You are in tune. Going to come back to that one. Start to behave rationally before tenants add salt and pepper. Start to behave rationally before tenants add salt and pepper. I'm assuming it's season. Oh no, hang on. 2 words. Start to behave is B. And it could be BR because it's behave rationally. Before tenants. Renters. And then add salt and pepper. So I want it to be like season. I had a walk. I train softly. Was that the answer, Sean? Start to behave, B, rationally, before tenants. I mean, letters. Hang on, they're letters, aren't they? Start to behave rationally, sanely, before tenants. Add salt and pepper. Come back to that one. Former White House Chief of Staff Bowles joining farmers kin. Essentially, I'm just going to check that those are 2 lines there. Okay, yep, that is these 2 lines. Former White House Chief of Staff Bowles joining farmers kin. Essentially, may I have who this former Chief of Staff Bowles is, because I do not know them. So Erskine. Erskine Bowles. Bowles Erskine. I don't know whether Erskine is a first or last name. Erskine. Okay. It's a hidden. Put the counter down. I did not find it. Erskine. But then I didn't know what I was looking for. So no, I didn't find it. Back to 0. Back to 0. Erskine. Floozies lying about appliance companies' goals. Floozies lying about appliance companies' goals. I mean, a loo? This is not another hint. Floozies lying about appliance companies' goals. Ooziously. I haven't got this. Have you? What I am going to take a look at now, because I know that Erskine goes here. We've got Mintier. Oh no, we don't have this last one. But we do have ERS. Something's got to end in K. And there's your in. Although a letter would have to go there as well. So it's probably ERS. Nothing. The K might go in here actually. K. IN. Oh no, but where does the E then go? Yeah, probably in here or something like that, isn't it? Has anyone got this? I had not spotted that. Still don't know where the E goes, though. Yes, I do, because the E can't go anywhere. It's got to go here. Blah, blah. Okay, moving on. Floozy's lying about appliance companies' goals. Not getting that. Okay. Let's see what we can add to some of these columns. So D, we've got something, then might, then late. So might. Could go here, couldn't it? MI. Nothing there. T could go there. E. We've got something, then might, so it's not going to go there. So the might isn't going to go there, sorry. Yeah. What's the last word? Late. So it's going to go in with this redial bit, isn't it? So I've got emailing. So it's probably that. Because we've got pale. There's your late. So it's going to be nothing here. This tasteless is getting very bunched up. Very bunched up. Irritating point. Irritating point. Oh, do we? Oh, passion. Oh, right. Oh, no. Ugh. Oh. So, okay. So there's that. So emailing. Oh, no. So we don't know where the A technically goes yet. But we do know that the L will go there. We got might. So probably that will go there. T would go there. Oh, I think I know where this is going. Huh. Oh no. That explains a thing. That explains a thing. Oh no. Okay, well. That's going to be fun. Right, okay. E, we've got intense. 0, 1, 2, and 3 is very notable, isn't it, Hollow? Oh no. So what we've got intense here. So we've got ties mintier. So if that begins with M, so it could be int, couldn't it? So intense. There's your Sartre. The N could also go there. And then I'm really struggling to put this together, as you can see. Orlon, so it could be there. Chapel misread, intense. Chapel misread. What's that? So intense ashram. I'm going to put an H there because I think I know where this is going. So it's intense and then it's the LM. So there's your might. There's your might. Okay. So stripe, India. I need another A. Okay. So it could go there. Because that's emailing, wasn't it? Yes. Intense. Intense. And then it's ashram. So it's Sartre and greater. And then A and M are for ashram. So we've got... I really need these acrosses, don't I? Seventh, under, so no, pale, something, could be that. Yeah, and then... Yeah, Catus. Yeah. We're going to know where every letter needs to go exactly. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So mint. So if that is mint, we're going to have an I there. So G, we've got error. So yeah, that could go there, couldn't it? It's that ER. Error and learn. Error, learn, inch. So we've got Sartre. I'm just. I'll put an E here and I'll put an R here. So that's the R of learn, probably. My gut says. I'm assuming we're going towards a full slitherlink. I'm assuming this is where we're going. So that is why. So we're going to have to put a whole path around this. So do look up. If you don't know what a slitherlink is, look it up. We're going to be drawing a path around this whole grid later. So let's get all the stuff done for one across. So 1. Oval Office's last leak near mid-September is retracted. Did anyone have 1C? Because it's already been an hour and a half, let's go. Let's go for the answers. And that is a good question. That is a very good question. This is what the grid looked like to start off with for multitasking. So it did have a thick-lined border. So, but I think that is just standard crossword thing. I don't think that's going to be important. Ellipse, thank you very much. Mid-September is E. I'm assuming. I don't know why, but I'm assuming it. Okay. 3A, dazzling diatribe interrupted by misguided assistance. Anyone have that one? So it's spill backwards in EE. So office's last is office's last E, spill backwards in another E. Good. Okay. Radiant. So you're dazzling, you're radiant. A diatribe is a rant interrupted by aid going backwards. Okay. So ties, mintia, ellipse, wood watch. Sartre greater, radiant, not eye areas. 4 across. March VIP, not entirely drunk before 1st of April. Oh, wow, is your... Okay. So Souse minus E. So your March VIP from Sousa. So I forget what his full name is, but he was a composer, wasn't he? So... oh, sorry. Not entirely drunk is Souse before the 1st of April. Okay. Yep. 5. Extraordinary people doomed folks with no principle. Go for that if you've got it. Extraordinary people doomed folks with no principle. So doomed folks, they're the losers or something. So it's going to be people who are doomed without the first letter because we're taking away the principle. We could get extraordinary people. So if you're doomed, you're a loser. You are... Oh, dear. You are a failure. Also rans. Doomed folks. And it's going to become corpses. That is roughly how it's going to work, though, for that one. So I'll keep that on the screen. Scroll down to 8. Shells in flip-flops next to a cleaning solution. Shells. I mean, all I can think of is conches. Shells in flip-flops. So is there an anagram going on here? Do we have an 8 for this one? Goners and then owners. Okay. Extraordinary people. An expert. A person or thing unique or outstanding in any way. There we go. Wanners. Shells in flip-flops next to a cleaning solution. Yeah, they are unique. Shells in flip-flops are F and S because they're the shells of, or FPFS, something like that. Next to A. Oh, yeah. Next to a cleaning solution. Not quite sure what's going on there. So I can already put in that. And 11. Toast bagel for Love Boat guest star. I think someone had that, so go for either of those in the chat now. Oh, blimey. Oh, so it was char and then bagel. Okay, yeah, fair. So char is to toast, bagel is O. I had all the pieces, just didn't know that there was a Love Boat star called Charo. Okay. So just the shells clue left to go for the crosses, but that's now good enough, I think, for everything that we need to carry on. Because we've got radiant here, so it's not hairdo like that. Because we've got R, and then it's assert, isn't it? So we've got SAR and assert for 1 down. So that is that, and then we gives us radiant, and we put there's our hairdo, and there's our chalupa. Okay, and there's nothing there. So C starts with stripe, so there's an I that crosses there. Oh, does it? What is 4? Oh, it's Sousa. There you go. Fine. There we are. D down. So D down. Who's got this? I'm not sure we've got this one. I'm not sure we've got this one. But it's going to start with M. Badly mess up. Dictator promenade. Mean. Mine. Promenade. Maul. Maul. Badly mess up. MAU. But which way round is it? I'm assuming it's the Dictator's Promenade, so it's MAUL instead. So we get an A there and a U there, and that fits with Sousa and Radiant. So intense could work there. What's the next? So it's not. So there might be in. Nope, that's fine. Because actually, is that right here? 5. What have I got for 5 across? Misread. There could be an S there as well. So it's intense and then ashram. Oh, so we put S there, intense, ash, and then the ram goes somewhere here. This is under, isn't it? So it's under pale something sleet, emailing, passion, tasteless. Oh, okay. So hang on. Is this going to be? It's going to go here, isn't it? So I think this must start AM. Shells and flip-flops next to ammonia. That's your cleaning solution. Why is it ammonia? Do we like ammonia? Ammo are your shells. In is in, but it's flip-flopping, so it's backwards. And next to A is A. Good. So that is all of our crosses. Hooray! That is going to be incredibly useful. So I've done 2. Stripe India Pals. No, Stripe India Alps. Mall, might, late. So we've got an A there. Intense Ashram is now done. Don't know what that is yet. G. What? Need to fit missiles in also. Where's missiles? Where's missiles? I'm doing the downs. Missiles in E. Oh, flipping heck. Okay, right. So, well, luckily we can. I email. Oh, yes. So, because that's passion. And then that goes there. And then we get an S. So we get passion. We get emailing. What is this? Pale ammonia. So if this is Sartre, we know this is greater. Radiant, not. Is this going to be something like ignore the zeros or something like that? Misread. Ignore solos. Ignore solos. Okay. LES, not LE. But that's still another S, isn't it? If I do that. we've yet to determine whether this is LE or LES, because it just depends what letter comes up next. Oh, is that... Oh. Thank you. Oh, I'm not doing very well today. I do apologise. Error, learn, inch. So we got mintier. That could work. Greater. So not I, yeah. Error. So Susa Orlon. What's after? So it's error and then learn. So yeah, that could work. And it has to, because that goes there. Or so we're now on. No, error, learn, EAR. So now N. So under I'm N7 under stream. So it's just nothing here. Ammonia. Okay, and what's after? Inch. We've got inch now, so that can go there. So we're after an N. Oh, I think it might do that instead. Passion. Oh no, we don't quite know what's going on here. But we know the CH is going here. We don't quite know what's going on here just because of all the things, but we will work it out once we've got H in place. Elation, idle, triangular. Elation, idle, triangular. So elation, radiant, not I. Oh, so it's just A, TI, and then Orlon. Yep. Idle is next. IDOL. So elation, idle, and now we've got the word triangular. So under stream, yeah. What have we got after ammonia? What's after ammonia? Sleet. Okay. Triangle. Okay, so if that's an N, we need an I there, and it's the NG. What's after emailing? Ulnar. There you go. Passion. So that, yeah, the N goes there for passion, and then we got landing. Except it is AR there. I. Litanies Lano. Litanies Lano. At least there's only one I. This is going to be the second I of Litanies that goes in the grey bit. Ellipse. LIT. There's an E there, so I think there's nothing there. I'm just going to put that there because I haven't put anything in there. LIT. Not I, A. And then N, because it is misread honours. Yes, litany. So stream, ammonia. What's after ammonia? Sleet. And then Lano. Okay, L. So this is emailing Ulnar, so that isn't there. ANO to go, and AN and O, and that is Charo, so it's just gets in these last two. J. Has anyone got the correcting Nick after I completely agree? I'll put PR men in whilst I can. P goes there. Ooh, nothing there. The middle column I is wrong. The middle, well, that's I. Middle of column. LIT ANIES LLANO. Because we've got greater. The middle of column I. Middle of column I across. Oh, or Orlon. Okay, it's Orlon. I'm one. Okay. So is there going to be an A here? Radiant, not I areas. Yes, there we go. So PR, and there's that. Men. So I'm. What? There's your PR men. And for K, Erskine. So there's... Ooh. Where's the S going to go? Oh, so it just can't go there. No, but we need an SE because we haven't got... So this can't be... Oh, there's something before Erskine. There's something before Erskine. But I should, given that we've filled in everything, I should just be able to put the other stuff in. So, radiant noti areas. Sousa all on I'm1. Owners. There's your Erskine. Can't do it for this bottom bit. So this one, see reason. Start to behave rationally is to see reason. So season. And it's with add salt and pepper. Not quite sure how it works. Correcting, nick, amending. For J. Because we have stream. And do we have the... before is air. Okay, yes. It's this ERE, not EER. It's ERE. It's ERE in season. Thank you. Yeah. It's the tenants. Okay. So Charo, so we got gets. Company's goals. This is going to be a plural, so I'm going to put the S there. So landing, D-I-N-G. Ulnar, only 3 letters there. Sleet, 3 letters there. 3 letters there. Darn, there's nothing pinned. So if I were to dish it up half and half. Sleet, ulnar, landing, and gets. Sort of. This might help. So, because of course we need Erskine here, don't we? So this IN is IN. So that actually fits that. That fixes that. So amending. Correcting is amending. So Nick after I. Completely agree. So if I complete Amen is completely agree. How is Nick ding? How is Nick ding? But then we get an E there, an N there, D I N there, and a G there, and an X there, and an E T. Bit of a... Oh, right, yes, yes, good. Yeah, ding in the paintwork, yeah. And so these are targets. So it's tarts lying about. GE, General Electric, that's your appliance company. Right, so ignore solos. So assuming that's ignoring the solo letters, we're now going to make a slitherlink. So this puzzle isn't done. This puzzle is not done. Let's get rid of all the borders. In fact, let's make this the only thing on the page, just because then we can concentrate on it. So it's now a slitherlink, which was exciting. Yes, I have heard that said. Oh my goodness, where do you start? We've got 3 here, so you can do that. You've got 3 here and a 3 here, which means you can do that. 3 here, so I can do that. If we're ignoring the solos, I am going to get rid of the... is that a wise idea? Or I tell you what's a better idea. 3, 2, 3. It's just let's actually let's change it. 2, 2, 3, 3. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2. And we know that's a 0. That's a 0. Yeah. For example. 2, nothing, nothing. We don't know 0, don't know those. 2, don't know 2, we do know that. Don't know that, don't know that. Don't know those, don't know that or that. Or those. 2, 2, 3. Don't know that. 2, 2, 3, 2. 2, 0 there. 2 and 2. Everything down here, nothing. 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. 2. That's a 0. That's a 0. There we are. 0. 3, 3. 3, and then 0. And that is that. So I'm going, I'll just copy and paste this to here so you can have a quick look at it. For those of you who want to check that I've just done all that right, because I'm not convinced that I have. That would be quite... I'm just hoping that it makes a pattern that we might then recognise in some way, shape or form. How have you done that, Catus? It's been 30 seconds. So that goes there. That 3 goes around there. So, in that one pen per tool, I don't know what that is. So it's not there, not there. So it is that, and it is that. So it isn't that. Ah, okay. But now, just... with the 0 and a 3, does that mean I do that? Yeah, because I can't come off here. No, it means the opposite. It means that, doesn't it? Yeah. That's 0, and so I can do that there and that there. Oh, there's a 0 and a 3, so that is forced, and that forces that there. That 2 is now forced, so you aren't going to go that way. You can either go that way or that way. I mean, that's probably going to go around the outside, isn't it? And then do that. But who knows? Is there another way? Yeah, it could go 1, 2, 2, and then do that. So it depends on that 3. But that would break at that 3, I think. So as that's a 0, that means 2 of those 3. 3 of those 2, 2 of those 3. So that one isn't there. So we know that there's that there, which forces that, and that needs another 2. So that forces that. So that forces that. If I go over here, I get blocked in. So that goes there, and then it goes there. So the aim of a slither link is you've got to make one loop around everything. It mustn't go in on itself. It mustn't connect to itself. And these are the number of sides of a particular cell that that touch it. So we've got 3 there. So that can't be can't draw a line above the 2. It's C 56. That is true. That is true. So that must be the other one. Equally, that can't be 1. Yes, with this, I would also mark little X's as well, but I can't do that with Excel. So either that goes there. So, okay, fine. So we don't quite know that yet. This 3 will determine these 2. This 0. Well, it's not that one. Oh, no, of course, it's not that one. It's not that one. So it's 2 of those 3. That's very irritating. 2. So it's either that and that, or that and that. Yes. Yes, it is. Not being able to mark negatives is very irritating. So there's nothing there. So we know there is... so we know that's either there or there. Can't be above the 2 in D. 50. Yes, because yes, it could. Yes, because it can go up. Yes, which is a shame. If you spot a line that I could do let me know. I will try and read the chat. Being able to not shade is hard. Not that I'm very good at these anyway. H52. Yes, so there's a 2 here. Can't be this one. So it must be either this one or this one, and it can't be that one. So it is that one. So that's something. That is a 2. B51 has a corner 2. Yeah. So it has to go up and behind B50. Can it not do that? And then could it not also do that? So it's all dependent on this. But if I do that, I will have to... this 2 becomes impossible because it can't be this one, it can't be this one, it can't be that one. So it cannot be that way. So that actually disproves that. So it is going around that way. And so it is doing that for certain. Oh no, it can go that way. If it goes this way, then it breaks. So it actually has to go that way. And there's your 3. So that's nice. So this is also 1. Oh, no, backing up, reversing the ferret. Because, yes, this 2 breaks, doesn't it? I can't do anything. So if I do that, I can also go there, can't I? So if I were to do that, then I have to do that, then this breaks. So it isn't that, so it must go that way. And there's a 0, so it must go over there. And then we go over here. It's either down or up. So that means this can't go this way. So that must go this way, that must go this way, that goes up that way. There we are. No, stay there. Of course, that can go down. So that's 3. Yeah, what's going to go on here? L49 is a corner. Yeah, so it either means that or that. So L50 has to have a line on the right. Why do you say that? Why can't it be that? Oh, because then, yeah, to escape, I need to either put a 3rd line there, which doesn't work, or a 3rd line up there, so that doesn't work. So therefore, it is that. Now, you're only saying on the right. Why are you... If it is on the right, it must be that, surely. And then... no, okay, it could somehow... But it can't be that because of this. So it is that in this case. Because of the 0. No, you're talking about that one. And then it has to do that. I think it has to do that. I don't like it. And then that, and then that. Are we happy with that? You can't then go down. So you are now going to touch that. You could do that. Okay, 3. So we got, so that isn't 1. So we know it's either there or there. If it is this one, then it must go through here. That 0 is going to block anything coming through here. So you are not going to go to the right. Or, yeah, no, you can't go to the right because, yeah. So you are not going to go to the right, so you're going to go up. And you can't go to the left, so you must go straight up. You can't go to the right because you get blocked. You can't go there, you can't go there, so you must go there, but then you run into that. So that, it must go up. Now, if you go down, you are forced to go that way. If you go across, this can't be 1. It would have to go down. So these 2 are attached. So you are part of the same loop. It's now just work. So if it was this one, then I would need one here to complete that other two. If it went this way, then I would need this, and it would break. So therefore, it's that, and then I do that, and then it has to do that, and that all works. You've already got two, so you come out there, and then you come out here. You, therefore, are going to have to come down, because otherwise you're going to start to touch if I go round there. So yeah, you can't go across, you now go down. You two are just going to connect, aren't you? Because if you do that, you can either do that or you can either do that. Yeah, you would. Yeah, so you two are you're going to connect, and that's the 2. If I do this, then this goes here, and that doesn't work because this can't go anywhere. So therefore, it's that, and then that goes over there. Is that right? Yeah. I'm gonna run with it. And there's your 3. So now you go there, and you now come out of here. So yeah, that could still run round there. You must go down because you can't do anything else. Now this 0 is going to start blocking things in. So you have to go down, and then you can't go left, you can't go down, so you must go right. You could go down. This bit could go down, just because we don't quite know where this loop is going to go. So we know there isn't one there, so we know there's either one here or here. Whatever it means is if it goes here or here. So if it goes here, then it would have to go either here or here. If it goes here, then it would also have to go here or here. We know we've definitely got at least one of these two that is going to be used. Well, you weren't expecting this when I started the stream, were you? That can't be one. So one of those is one. Where do I look? Where do I look? If you spot a piece of logic, please do let me know. Oh, hang on. 1. If I do that, then I could do that. But then they both have to go on. And that does work. Oh, I thought that didn't work. No. Yeah. It would force that, and 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 force that. That does all work. Irritating. If it was that, it would have to force that instead, and that all works. Yeah. So that irritatingly potentially works. Okay, if this was 1, then that can't go that way, so it has to go up there, if that is one of them. I-56, I-57, okay. So this, because I-56 is a corner. Okay. The lines leaving 0 is H55 forcing. So it can't go there. Can't go there. Oh, I see. So you can't do that for that one, but you could do that to satisfy those two, and equally you could do that. So I don't see quite. No, if you do that, that doesn't work. So that is a possible, or that is a possible. Either way, this forces that too, doesn't it? This is forced, I think, this one line here, because this is either going to be that way or that way, which means that this is also forced here. Yeah. So that is that. And so this, because that is a corner, because we know we can't go that way or that way, this is... again. So if that was there, so if that goes there, then that has to go there. Equally, that and that is a so does it have to be one of? It has to be one of those two, does it? Is that how it works? So it can't be that and that, because you can't go here and you can't go here. Equally, it can't be that and that. So therefore, it must be this and this, or that and that, which doesn't work. So it is that or that. So it's going to go that way. Okay, so that is useful to know. The 3 in I57 has bottom and right sides. Okay. I will take your word for it. So that forces that 2 there. And so I thought that, and then that would force that there, or this, and then that forces that along. But then that would break this, because that can't go up and it can't go down. So that actually forces that. I was not expecting to do Slitherlink when I was here. Was not expecting it. And there's your 2. Can't go there. So if that goes there and there, then that breaks. So therefore, it has to go there and there, I think. Is that correct? This little 2-bit, I think. I mean, you have to go out there, that I do know. But I think that has to go there. Or there. Could it not also go there? Oh, no, because then this 2 isn't solved. There we go. Okay. That 2 is now not... That 2 is now done, so you go up there. You can't go down. You can't go up. You must go across. That 2 needs that 1. Yes, yes, absolutely. So you now come out further. You can't do that. You need to come out. That forms that loop. So you head down. You need a second one. Oh, something went wrong. Hey, Ali Lololo. So that 2 is there. That 2 could work like that. No, because we need to... There's that. And now your 2 could do that. But then where does... Something somewhere has broken. I'm making a bad assumption. Excellent. Oh, that the lines match up. Okay. Nope, don't do that. There. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's very cheeky. Very cheeky. That all works. Yeah, so that 2 needs that 1 as well. That is there, and we need a 3, so that comes out there. No, something's gone wrong there. So we need a 2. This needs another 1. Hang on, no, it has to be this one and this one. Ah, there we are. That. But where does this then go? Oh, hang on. Why have I... That's fine. Just going to pause there and make sure that I'm happy with everything there. Because this 2 is not good. This bit is breaking. I think that's fine. I think that works. I think that's where I went wrong. There's your 2, because then... No, because then I've only got 1 in that bit. Down, look up. I53, 2. Yeah, so you have to... I53, I54. There? How do I get 2 here? There, so I've closed it now. There. J56. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I never was very good at slithering, as you can see. Okay. So currently, this is all in. Yes. So, this is in. So I feel like, because getting to this, trying to work out the polarity of this, we know out, in, out. We know this is out. So this has somehow got to connect to the outside somehow. And so if we push this here, that can't work. If we push this here, doesn't work. So that has to go there. If we push this here, then that has to go here. Are we going to be able to get this to the outside? Yes, we can. Good. If we do it the other way round, no, it will fail. No, Meredith, this is just me solving this living. I don't know if there is a payoff. I don't know what it is. It doesn't look particularly payoffy, does it? Right of F54 has to go down. There we go. Yes, I did that one. Good. So is it just that? I feel like that solves the loop right there. Because that's 3, that's a 3, and that solves the loop. And I can... Oh, formatting. If I paste the formatting... No, it was the formulas. Formatting. 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 That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Why it hasn't copied everything over, I'm not quite sure. Line start, put those in, put that in. Anything else? That. There you are. And does that spell out a hidden message or anything? Not that I can see, but that is a surprising thing, because it was called multitasking, so we turned it from a crossword puzzle to a logic puzzle. So thank you very much, Mark Gottlieb, for getting us to multitask.